What's up guys, Cypher here, also known as Cliff, and today I just wanted to do like a follow-up video to my first ever commentary that I did. So I'm basically just doing another live commentary. I think I'm playing Kill Confirmed on Comeback. Well, I know I'm playing Kill Confirmed, I think the map's called Comeback at least anyway. But before I get into what I wanted to talk about, I just wanted to apologise for my lack of uploads. I know that a lot of people don't watch these videos, but I still feel like the need to put out my reasons why I haven't uploaded so much, and that's basically, as I said in my first video, that I'm really busy getting ready to go back to university. So that means that I have to dismantle my setup basically, which means that I have less time to make videos, as I don't have my TV, my recording device set up for me to just like flick on and record. So that's basically my stupid excuses for lack of recording, but hey ho, I'm here now, and I just wanted to do this commentary to not really comment on like the gameplay, but more like to explain or expand on some of the points that I made in my first video. And that, like, the points are mainly like my influences slash what made me want to like start recording again, as well as my thoughts on the community. So basically, for me to get into that, I've got to start like where it all. Can we get some? Yeah, we got him. Like where it all started for me, which was about 2009, when I was roughly 13 or 14, maybe a bit before, because I know I did have a PS3 before then, but I never really played Call of Duty. Maybe I did on and off, but I only had World at War, and I used to play the story a lot until my brother introduced me to Call of Duty online, in the sense of, playing online, as we didn't have Wi-Fi at the time. We just plugged into the Ethernet cable, which, me being a little kid, I didn't know what I was doing. But he's a couple years older than me, so he hooked me up and sorted me out with that, and we used to play it all day together. We used to like take turns in, like, after you died, pass it over, or played one game each, you know what I mean? But that's when I started really getting into COD. I used to shred COD 5 or World at War, which was my first Call of Duty, and I think, like, nostalgic feeling, that's obviously going to be one of your favourite games, the first one you played. But, we played that for a couple months, and then we've decided to go halves on COD 4, which, if you watch my first video, I think I explained how much I love that game. That's my jam. That's like such a good game to me. It's like really sparked my interest in Call of Duty and the whole YouTube sort of thing. And that's like how I got into looking at YouTube videos, basically. In terms of COD, obviously you watch the viral cat videos and shit, but like in terms of gameplays and watching like nade spots and montages and that, and it is like NoobTube spots and nade spots and Search and Destroy that I used to watch, because I only ever used to play Search. I used to boss it, like 20 and 5 or something like that. We just carried the whole team, and I absolutely loved it. And that's where I started getting into like noob tubing, and that's sort of part of the. Oh, what am I doing? Can we get this tag finally? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I started looking up noob tube spots across the map. So if you played the game, like on spots like Ambush as well as Pipeline, I think there's spots where you can just aim your noob tube up, and it will just land in their spawn on Search, and you just get like a bunch of kills. So that's how I got into it. And then I, obviously in the related videos, I came across sniping montages, like mainly guys like Zagreus, Optic Predator, Muzzafuzzer, like those guys that used to kill it way back when. And then slightly later I came across Joe Hansen. Oh shit, yeah, we got fuck. Yeah, we came across Joe Hansen, which he had such a unique style and flow to what he was doing compared to the other guys that I just mentioned. I mean, he's deleted his channel now, but if you search Joe Hansen, you can watch some of his videos, as some guys uploaded them. But, if you haven't ever watched any of his videos, I really recommend it. They're just so good to me. Like, a huge inspiration to me. I mean, he's doing different things now, but Joe is just like the god, in my opinion, of editing and gameplay. So that's what really made me want to buy an Elgato and start recording again. And if you notice on my first ever video on this channel, I think it's a datage called Adrenaline, which is a COD 4 search and destroy montage, which is what he used to do. And that was my inspiration for it. I used some of the songs that I used to listen to when they were good songs in the COD scene. I think Joe used a lot of those videos as well, songs as well. Sorry. And that's why I uploaded that video, because that's what I was really into at the time. And then that like sparked an interest in me to like record more frequently and get more gameplays. And I wanted to do class setups and challenges, supply drops, and all that stuff. But I never got round to it because I'd been watching people like Ali8. I mean, I used to watch him back in the day when. I think I started watching him when he did his first face reveal, so it's obviously a long time ago. But yeah, I never got round to it, as I said. And then I just started, because I was really bored over the summer, recording datages again. And then I got back into it, and I think I've done 8 or something like that now. And then I posted my first ever commentary last week, basically because, not that datages were getting boring for me to do, but I didn't have the time to record them, so a commentary, to me, I can just go on in game like I have done just now, and regardless of whatever I do in the game, I can just talk over it and post it, and I hope like people aren't too bothered about the gameplay. You know, I'm not going for like DNA bombs and stuff like that, but I just wanted to get this gameplay and talk about what I've just talked about, which is like my influences, and also to like throw my 2 cents into the whole community/standards debate. As I know, I see in the comments a lot on lots of guys' videos, basically people saying like the community sucks now, and I consider myself to be part of the good old days, which, you know, that's a bit of a iffy statement to make, but if you were around back in those times, like 2009-10, when Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4, you know, before, you know, standards and trick shotting and all that. I mean, I love trick shotting, and that's not like a diss or anything, but I think the whole standards thing is what my main point is. And I don't think it's anything to do with like different content being put out, or like viewers have grown up or something like that, but I've just never really grasped the whole concept of standards. Like, to me, it's a video game. I love playing it. I've always believed that it just shouldn't be taken that seriously. I don't know whether that's just something I believe, or, I mean, obviously if you're doing MLG or competitions or competitive, then that's different. That can be taken seriously. But in terms of just an open lobby or whatever it's called, I don't think there should be standards, and I think that just really comes from the trick shotting genre of the Call of Duty scene. And as I said before, like, I used to do COD 4 like trick shots which would bounce, as if you can remember, and then obviously that exploded in Modern Warfare 2 with the final kill cam, and I used to have a kill cam series as well, which, you know, obviously the kill cams were nothing like they are now, obviously hitting the ground and stuff, and 360 no scopes and scopes, but nothing like crazy trick shotting. But at that time, which was at the start of Modern Warfare 2, you know, I thought that was pretty sick, to be honest. But I don't think people nowadays get slated for just hitting the ground before a shot, or 720 instead of 1080, and to me that's just fucked up. Like, who gives a shit? And maybe I'm just being stuck in my ways, but in my opinion, that was just such a good time to be a part of the community, where you could hit a shot like after you hit the ground, sort of thing. And maybe that's just people my generation that have grown up before trick shotting was a community, like trick shotting was a big thing. But obviously now kids that come in to watch like Call of Duty videos will see like the crazy shit like the FaZe guys are doing, and they'll want to do that. Maybe that's just where the whole standard thing comes from. And obviously I don't have a problem with like people progressing and getting better and better, but I think it's just one of those things, like when people say only 90s kids will remember, or 90s kids had it so much better, like that was just when you were around, sort of thing, in your prime, and that's just when it was a fun thing for you. But I think the score's 84, yeah, it's 84. and that's the game. And that's something different. I think I did alright. I feel like I got a lot of kills. I didn't actually look at the scoreboard. We see, I think I went 53 and 16 there. It's something different that I haven't uploaded on this channel yet. Please leave a comment to let me know if I should do more. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.